The First World War, also known as World War I, began in 1914 and lasted until 1918. It was a major conflict that involved many countries around the world. At its core, the war started because of rising tensions and alliances among European nations. Picture a giant game of tug-of-war. When one country pulled, others followed, leading to a large-scale fight. The assassination of a key royal figure in 1914 acted as a spark. This event ignited existing rivalries and mobilized armies swiftly. Imagine the world as a powder keg, waiting just for a tiny match to ignite it. Soon, countries including Germany, Austria-Hungary, France, Britain, and Russia found themselves entangled in war, each defending their allies and interests. As the fighting escalated, trenches became the face of the war. Soldiers dug long, narrow ditches to take cover from enemy fire. Visualize a soldier peering over the edge of muddy trenches, facing the horrors of war daily. Conditions in these trenches were harsh, filled with water, mud, and diseases. The idea of no man's land, the dangerous space between the enemy trenches, evoked a sense of dread, making a fence incredibly risky and challenging. New technology made the war deadlier than previous conflicts. Tanks, airplanes, and machine guns changed the battlefield. Imagine a tank rumbling across the battlefield, crushing everything in its path. Chemical warfare, like mustard gas, added a terrifying element, leaving soldiers gasping for air on the battlefield. The devastating impact of these new weapons marked a significant shift in how wars would be fought. The war ended in 1918 with an armistice, but not without heavy costs. Millions of soldiers and civilians lost their lives. Picture a vast graveyard with rows and rows of crosses representing souls lost. Countries were left in ruins, economically and emotionally. The Treaty of Versailles in 1919 reshaped borders and imposed harsh penalties on the defeated, creating seeds for future conflicts. The legacy of World War I is still felt today, as it changed the world order. From the rise of new nations to shifts in power dynamics, the effects reverberate through history. Understanding this war helps us remember the sacrifices made and the lessons learned, ensuring the past guides our future. By studying these historical events, along with images and videos, we gain a clearer picture of this monumental conflict.